Rangers have done it. They're into the Europa League final after defeating Red Bull Leipzig by 3-1 in IBROX. What a fucking achievement from the Glasgow Rangers, getting into the Europa League final. And not only that, they're now 90 minutes away from guaranteed Champions League group stage football. And over the past month or whatever, past couple of months, a lot of people have been making fun of Rangers for getting the coefficient up just to hand Celtic a place in the Champions League group stage. But now Rangers could be joining them 90 minutes away against Frankfurt for not only winning a European trophy but getting back into Europe's premier competition. But forget about the Champions League, it's all about the Europa League for now. These finals do not come across often. Rangers, yeah, they made the final in 2008, but before that I'm pretty sure the last final Rangers made was back in 1971. I think it's 1971. So you're talking, this is the second final that they've made in over 50 years. I mean, these European finals do not come around often. So when they do come around, you need to cherish them and you need to fucking win them. Rangers have never won a European final, but with the way they're playing, would you back against them? They've knocked out 2 German teams already. They knocked out Dortmund. They knocked out Leipzig. Why can't they knock out Frankfurt? Because Frankfurt's not as good as Leipzig. They're not as good as Dortmund. I mean, Rangers have beat bigger teams with more financial muscle power than Frankfurt. So Rangers have to go into this final full of confidence. My only concern would be Rangers' best performances have came at IBROX, and unfortunately the final, I think it's been played in Sofia. Anyway, it's a neutral venue, so maybe we won't get this sort of performance for Rangers, but let's talk about tonight's performance. Absolutely phenomenal. Before you knew it, Rangers were ahead, taking an early lead in the first half. It was James Tavernier. Kent plays him through, and in the 19th minute, Tavernier coming in at the back post scores. People say this guy only scores penalties. Well, that's bullshit. I mean, Tavernier can score for whatever. He's always bombing forward, and the goals he gets, the goal contributions he gets for a right back is insane. And I'm not going to listen to it. Oh, he only takes penalties. I mean, that's nonsense. He opened the scoring tonight, and it was not a penalty. It was open play. Then Kamara, a guy that has not had the best season, scores the second goal, and he's assisted by Scott Wright, a guy that is also not much in favour at Rangers at the moment. So those two combining to get a goal, great. 24 minutes in, Rangers have a 2-0 lead, and if it stays at 2-0, Rangers go through. And Red Bull Leipzig, I never really felt like, you maybe expect this onslaught, they're trailing. I didn't really think we got that. I mean, I felt Rangers defended well throughout the game. I mean, I can't really recall too many clear-cut chances for Red Bull Leipzig. Now, the big worry for Rangers was they got to half-time and they had 3 of their back 4 on yellow cards. That was bad. That wasn't good, especially knowing that Red Bull Leipzig were going to be coming at them at the second half. Having 3 of your back 4 on yellows is not the best way to enter the second half. And also, Joe Aribo, who had been playing as a false 9 up front, unfortunately, the free kick ball smashes him in the face, and I mean that was it. Maybe a concussion. It was actually pretty scary to watch it when it first happened. The ball hits him and he just faints. He completely falls over, and at that stage you're thinking, you know what, Aribo's not going to be able to play, and they bring on Fashion Sakala, a guy that couldn't score on a brothel, man. I mean, a guy that couldn't tap a ball in for the fucking goal line. So he comes on, and you're thinking, right, well, that's Rangers' chances went down a bit. We get into the second half. Still, Red Bull Leipzig aren't really doing anything, but then Nakanu, whatever you pronounce him, with about 19 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go. I mean, this was a lovely finish. You cannot deny this. Maybe the Rangers back 4 should have done better. I do think they were trying to play him offside, but they didn't push up quick enough. Nakanu was through it, and he hits it first time finish right into the goal. I mean, there was nothing McGregor could have done about this. He did pull off a good save a minute before this, but like I say, this goal for Nakanu, nothing McGregor could have done about it. But then 9 minutes for time, it's John Lundstrom, who has probably been Rangers' best player of the past couple of months. I always feel like Lundstrom's hot and cold. He'll have one game where he's an 8-9, and the next game he might be a 5, but then the next game he'll go straight back up to 8, 9, 10. Consistency's been Lundstrom's problem, but at times he has been great, and more often than not, I think he has been, a lot of games, he has been Rangers' best player, Rangers' man of the match, and he's the one that gives Rangers, puts them back in front here on aggregate. Ball fell to him, cross comes in, Red Bull Leipzig clear it off the line, they failed to get any distance on the clearance, and Lundstram was there to convert it into the back of the net. I mean, and that was it, 3-1 Rangers. Red Bull Leipzig did kind of, try and come forward. Obviously they came forward, obviously they were trying to get the goal that would equalise in terms of aggregate scoreline, but it never came. They got a corner late on, the goalkeeper Galachi came up, the big Hungarian, but nothing really happened. The ball came out, Kent cleared it, and that was it, guys. The referee blew the whistle. So, phenomenal. Rangers in another final. They couldn't do it in 2008. But I think Rangers went into the 2008 finals underdogs. I actually think you could make a case that Rangers go into this final as the favourites, and I think Rangers can beat Frankfurt, and I'm going to go out and say that maybe Rangers will beat Frankfurt. The only thing that worries me, like I said previously, earlier in the video, the only thing that worries me is the fact that this game won't be at IBROX and all. Right, I say Rangers' best performances came at IBROX, but then again, what about the 4-2 defeat when they beat Dortmund in Germany? You can't forget about that either. So there has been some great results overall for Rangers, and they only need one more, 90 minutes, one more result away from winning a European competition, from winning a European major trophy. And not only that, you get the bonus prize. Not only do you get the European trophy, you also get the Champions League group stage spot. This is phenomenal. Proud of Rangers, even though I don't support them, absolutely cheering them on. And it's sad that the whole of Scottish football can't get behind other clubs. I mean, Scottish football at the moment is absolutely thriving. Like I said, we've got Celtic in the Champions League. Rangers are guaranteed at least Europa League group stage football next season, but there's a good chance now that they'll get Champions League group stage, and even if they don't win this, they've still got a chance to qualify for the Champions League through the qualifying round. You've got Hearts guaranteed Europa League group stage. You've got Hearts cemented themselves as the third best team in Scotland. You've got the national team doing well. Last year we made the Euros. This year it looks like we can make the World Cup. I mean, Scottish football is on the rise, so we just need all these sad, sectarian cunts to put their issues aside and all get behind not only our country but other Scottish clubs in Europe, because the better Rangers do in Europe, the better the Scottish League gets. It's as simple as that. The better Scottish clubs do, it will improve the Scottish League, and that will make all the other teams in Scotland better. I don't understand why people can't see that. It's fucking plain, it's fucking obvious. But anyway, it's fucking Rangers 3, Red Bull Leipzig 1. I'm gonna go, guys. I'm buzzing, so yeah, probably talked all this shite in this video, but yeah, great result, fantastic result, Rangers win, and that is them, guys, going to Sofia. If the final is in Sofia, if it's not, then I've just made that up, but I think it is, it's going to be Rangers versus Frankfurt, can't wait, but until then, peace.